What's up everybody, my name is Chad, this is the Wisco Boater channel, and I'm going to get started on this Hobie cat right away. I just brought it home yesterday. I'm going to first work on taking off the rudders. I don't think I need to take off the whole bracket and everything, but the pivot point does need some work. It's a little cracking in the gel coat, so I'll have to work on that anyway. But I'm going to take the rudders off, and then there are 4 bolts, one on each one of these posts right here, that hold the trampoline frame in place. And I'm gonna try to take that off without disassembling it because I wanna be able to work on it over the winter to build a canopy over it. So I'm hoping that I can take the 4 bolts off, use a hammer to knock them off their posts, and then take it off, basically disassemble the Hobie cat on the trailer here. And then I'll set the hulls aside, probably just put them outside for now. They've been outside for a very, very long time. I'm not worried about them sitting outside. I do want to show, well, you can't really see it, but I don't know exactly what year this Hobie cat is yet, but the hull ID back here ends with the numbers 79. So I'm guessing this might be a 1979, but I will, I'll do some research on that and figure that out. Also, I need to measure it because I'm not even sure if this is a 14 or a 16. I thought it was a 16. But it's sitting on a 10-foot trailer, and I can't tell exactly how much overhang I have on either end. It looks like 3 feet on either end, so I think it's a 16, but I'm gonna measure it to make sure that it's either a 14 or a 16. And then, oh, I do want to show the last registration sticker. Hold on a second. All right, so I come around the outside here. This looks really, really nice. I'm not sure yet if I want to refinish the whole, paint it or re-gel coat it in a different color, or just buff it out and see how nice this gray will end up looking. There is a little bit of waviness you can see right in there. Let's take a look at that, but it's not soft or anything. But here's what I wanted to show. 1999 is the last time this vessel was registered. This sticker is on top of the blue, so the 1999 being green is the most current. And I do know that this boat's been in the water since then, but I think it probably was just sailed off the beach at the cottage up there and off Lake Michigan. Probably just didn't know. I think they probably just put it in the water and had fun with it anyway. So so yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to work on today, is getting the rudders off. Got to be a little bit careful here. Got just a little bit of space in between the rudders that are going to be flapping in the breeze here. I also want to take the sail out of the tube, see what kind of condition it's in. The tube is in good shape. All right, so I got the bar flipped up and over. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is just take the bolt and nut off and take the bar off just to get it out of the way. There's no real reason to leave it on for now. That will make the rudders independent. And then I think all we need to do is remove those 2 nuts, which are a little bit rusty. So I'm going to spray some PB on those, or some WD-40, and then I should be able to just pound that straight out, and it comes out right here, and that should allow the rudder to just come off. But yeah, I'm going to take this nut and bolt out here first, remove the control bar just to get it out of the way. Yeah, I got the first couple of nuts off here. These are actually kind of interesting. I've not seen these before. These are nylon nuts, and over time they crack because of the cold, and these are going to have to be replaced. So not a big deal. I'm sure these aren't terribly expensive, but they all spin off just with my fingers. I'm not even having to use a tool to take them off. So interesting. plastic washers. All right, these nuts are actually not that rusty. They're coming off pretty easy. That's good. Got a pair of vice grips up here holding the pin in place. And then these are just coming off finger pressure for the most part. Yep. And rudder off. Now these are actually in pretty good shape. They're a little bit weathered, dull from the weather, but I think I can sand these smooth and make them look real good again. I don't even think I need to do any repair to them. I think they're just solid plastic. I don't see any evidence of gel coat or fiberglass, so I'll take a closer look at these later, but that was nice and easy. And there's another wasp nest, dead wasp nest. So we'll put this back in this way. Put the nuts back on the end. Again, I may replace this hardware, but I just want everything to be where it was, so I know how it goes back together. Alright, and I don't think that it matters left or right. I am going to label them, but I really don't think it matters, so. Here's a better look at what the hinge locations look like. This rope, I'll take that off. I don't think I'll need that since we're not going to be sailing this boat. I mean, that's the plan anyway. So take this off, and then you can see the repair that needs to be done here. A little bit of damage to the fiberglass, not bad, but this gel coat is all cracked and in need of repair. So that's the main reason the rudders are coming off. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is take the 4 bolts off of the posts here. These are nylon nuts as well, and you can see this one's split. So that will just come right off with finger pressure. And I'm not sure how tight these are gonna be. Holy cow, that came right out. That's almost unbelievable. Like that feels too easy. All right, well, I'm gonna do the other 4, and then I'm gonna come back and see if I can tap the trampoline off without breaking anything. Wish me luck. All right, I got all 4 bolts out. Now I'm just gonna take a soft, well, plastic tipped hammer here and see. I don't know if this hammer is gonna be heavy enough. I might have to go to the store to buy a heavier hammer. That actually is working just fine. Why is this so easy? I probably should get the camera out because when the trampoline comes off, the hull is gonna fall this way. Let me move this. Okay, let's see if I can capture some destruction here. All right, we're getting somewhere, but I have an idea. All right, a little more wind noise out here, so sorry about that, but see if I can use a block here to focus this up a little bit. Success! All right, now we'll do the other side, and then we'll get we'll get somebody over here to help me get the trampoline off. I don't think I can do it myself, although I may try. The thing that was holding me back was I still had the front of the trampoline strapped to the trailer. So when I stuck that screwdriver in there to kind of pry it, it went up and then sprung right back down. And I'm like, what's causing that pressure? So undid the strap on the front and it popped right off. So hopefully the other side will be as easy. One of the other reasons I'm wanting to do this right away, because I just brought this project home yesterday, it's supposed to be 50 degrees today and there's water in these hulls. So I had the drain plug off the whole ride home, so it was spewing water the whole time, but there's still, because the hulls have an arc to them, I'm sure there's still water in the bottom of the hulls. So wanted to get this done while I got a fairly decently warm day before it freezes, so I can get all the water out, and then yeah, free up the trailer is the other thing. So all right, I'm gonna work on the other side, and I'll come back to filming after I'm done with that. Okay, well, I didn't film it because I was probably swearing quite a bit. But the trampoline is off. It slid off. If I would have had the angles right to come off the posts on both sides, it would have slid off just fine. But I didn't have the angles right, so I need to unhook the car from the trailer, and then I'm going to use my lawn tractor to move the trailer around the back, and I'm going to tip the holes excuse me, I'm going to tip the holes up to drain the water out, and then take them off the trailer, set them aside, and this part will be done. I'll bring the trampoline in to get a better look at it. I'm glad this was glad this part's done. This went quite a bit easier than I thought it was going to, except for that one last post, the front one there. But it's done. And it's not even noon on a Saturday yet, so successful day so far. Well, I guess I should have done sort of an unboxing video here, but the sail actually appears to be in very, very good condition. I'm really surprised the sail, I mean, at least rolled up, looks fairly decent. On this end especially, it's dirty, but this is the steering rod for the rudders. Set that aside. But I think I might unroll this here in the garage. It's gonna be too long to be set up completely in the garage, and it's pretty windy out, so might not get a great look at it, but I think I'll unroll it here in just a second, and then we'll take a look at what it actually looks like. Got the utility trailer back to its utility condition. That's still sitting there. And then let's just take a quick stroll to the backyard. And there we have the holes. That's where they will stay until I decide to bring them in. Oh, I did measure it. They are 16 feet. 16 feet 7 inches actually is the length overall. So this is a Hobie 16. But I'll bring these in individually into the garage over the winter to clean them up, scrape the numbers off, and figure out what I need to do to get this re-registered. I might just polish it up and see how everything looks as it is, rather than repainting it. Because I like the originality of this, especially if it's 79. I think that's pretty cool, because this is an old boat. Okay, so I got the sail sitting out over there. I'm going to kind of just open it up here in the garage. I think it's probably about 20 feet long by, I'm gonna guess 8 or 10 feet wide, something like that. So I won't be able to open the whole thing in here, but I just want to get a good look at it to see what kind of condition it's in before I roll it back up and figure out what to do with it. So, yeah, let's get it unrolled. Well, it's actually in really, really good condition. 4.3, I'm guessing there's some numbers, 1.1 maybe, right there, 4.3117. Looks like that's what it says on the other side as well. I don't know what that means. Up here, near the top, up here near the top we have Hobie 16 represented. Some of that vinyl is peeling off a little bit, but I don't have any plans to use this really for anything. I actually just had an idea, but I don't think it's big enough. So we've got, for the last year or more, I've been wanting to put a shade over our back porch using sailcloth. Well, here, I'll just show you. So this area back in here, I wanted to put a shade across the top. I think I've got about 10 or 12 feet across the top, and I know it comes out 14. So wouldn't really give me shade over the entire thing, but it could be a possibility. All right, so anyway, back in the garage. I don't know if that'll work or not, but now I kind of know the condition of the sail. I don't see any obvious tears in any of it anywhere. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is, well, I may just roll it back up and put it away. Probably the best option, because I'll either cut it, maybe have somebody cut it to make a sail shade for the back porch, or I'll just sell it, because I'm not going to use it, since this is going to be a MotorCat. I think that I put that in the description, the video that I put out when I went to pick this up. So that's what it's going to be, MotorCat. Not going to use the sails, not going to use the mast, and I'm going to plan on putting a little, maybe a 9.9 or something on the back of it, figure out how to mount it. It's been done before. Put a canopy over the top and just kind of make it a party cat is what we'll call it, the Hobie Party Cat. So anyway, I'll roll this back up, get it put away. I've got that long tube that it came in, do something with. It's kind of dirty. I don't know if I want to put the sail back in it or not. Maybe I will. And then I got to get the wheels, the beach wheels, stashed away somewhere. The hulls stashed behind the house, just waiting back there for me to figure out how I'm going to restore them. Don't pay any attention to this horse right there. That's something totally different. That's going to a bar, a brewery. Friend of mine, actually, the guy that gave me the Hobie Cat. He does very awesome eclectic stuff in his brewery, and that horse is going to the brewery. So that's why it's sitting there being stored until I get it up there. So anyway, I'll get the beach wheels put away, and then yeah, the trampoline is stashed off to the side right now, out of the way of the garage door. And then once this stuff is cleaned out, I can get my car back in. And even though it's November and I'm wearing a t-shirt, it's like 70 degrees out today. But that's southern Wisconsin for you. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, send me some comments. And if you want to be notified when I post new videos just like this one, hit that notification bell. And we'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel. Happy boating, everybody.